गेस्ट आउनुभएको छ म उहाँलाई उहाँको सम्मानमा तपाईलाई ताली बजाइदिन अनुरोध गर्छु I would like to request Honorable Julian James to stand up. He is the chairman of Baltimore County Council. We welcome you, sir. Thank you. अब यो सम्मानको क्रम जारी रहनेछ. I do not know whether chairman is willing to provide his remarks. If you are, please welcome, sir. Please provide us with your brief remarks. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. Hi, my name is Julian Jones. I'm the chairman of the Baltimore County Council, and I want to thank you so much for giving me an opportunity to come before you and speak this morning. I would be remiss if I did not just tell you what a great representative you have in Harry Bendari. Harry is a perfect example of why, number one, elections matter, and number two, it's important to have people from your community who understand your community and who can go and advocate for things that are important to your individual communities. So as we look at, as we are talking about redistricting and how important it is, Harry represents the end, as well as the end of what it is all about. What it is about is making sure you're able to elect people who understand you, who can appreciate your needs, and then can go and stand at the table or sit at the table and advocate on your behalf. And what I'm here to tell you, I like to think that I'm doing an excellent job for all minorities in Baltimore County and every citizen. Harry does an excellent job as well for everyone in Baltimore County, especially your community. And if you look at the bond bill that's coming from the state of Maryland to help improve this center, that would not happen if it had not been for Harry. If you look at the $125,000 that Baltimore County is going to invest in this facility, it would not happen without Harry. And it's not that people don't care. It's just that many times they don't know. And that's why you need people from your community to advocate on your behalf, to educate those that don't know and let them know what the needs are for your community. So I just want to thank you again for giving me an opportunity to be here. As we talk about redistricting, it's very important. As it relates to redistricting here on the local level, basically all through the government here in America, all through the government, it's a legislative process. It is run by the legislature. Here in Baltimore County, it is run by the county council. The county executive basically has no role in the redistricting in Baltimore County. The way we did it here in Baltimore County, we appointed a redistricting commission that started in March of 2021. They had hearings and they came up with a redistricting map and they presented that map to the county council. And now the county council has that map, and then we have a right to amend the map, change the map, or throw it away and start over. What the county council did was we amended their map that they presented to us by making a few tweaks. Now we have put that map into legislation, and we're going to vote on that map around December the 20th. But the public is always welcome to weigh in by sending emails, scheduling meetings with your elected representatives, as well as come out to testify either for or against the map or whatever your changes you would like, which will be December the 14th at 4 p.m. It is a virtual meeting. So if you go to the Baltimore County Council website, you can sign up to speak, and they'll give you a link. And then at that time, they will call you to speak. One of the things I would like to say here in Baltimore County If you look at the census from 2020, from 2010 to 2020, every is a very diverse county and is becoming even more diverse as we move forward for future years coming ahead. Especially if you look at the trajectory from 2010 or from 2000 to where we are today, you can see minority numbers growing, white numbers shrinking. And from 2010 to 2020, somewhere around 70,000 whites left Baltimore County. And at the same time, we still grew by 50-some thousand people. So I'm just here to say that number one, be involved, be engaged. Number two, in some ways, I'm going to talk a little bit of strategy here. In some ways, it doesn't matter your numbers. What matters is if you're unified, working in a single purpose. If you have a mission and you're able to mobilize and strategize and move methodically with a single voice, you can go very, very far, even if your numbers may not be great. We see it all through history where people, whether it be armies, whether it be, you name it, if you're organized and you're moving strategically, you can make a big difference. All the changes in this country happened because minorities were organized and they worked hard towards a single goal. And when I say that, there are a lot of good people in our country that will join you when you're working together. If you split up, it just doesn't work. You're not as effective. So thank you so much for having me. I will take my seat unless there's any questions for me. I'll be more than happy to answer them. Anybody have any questions? Thank you so much for having me. Thank you, and God bless all of you. Thank you.
Thank you, Chairman, for your very important message.